welcome to the Park Hyatt here in Bangkok, Thailand. Look at this incredible staircase. I'm coming up from the beautiful breakfast patio eating area, but absolutely one of the best hotels in the whole city. I normally never do Hyatt reviews. I'm a Marriott fan, but I will be honest, in this city, this hotel looked like the best choice. Nothing compared to the elegance, the luxury, the design of the building. I just had to stay here, and this is already just incredible. Check-in is just right over here. I can't wait to check in and take a look at this incredible property and let you know if you should stay here if you're coming to Bangkok. And what incredible hallways here at the Park Hyatt Bangkok. The wood ceiling to floor with the illuminated lighting, and each room has its own cool light fixture. This is the executive suite they upgraded us to. I'm in complete shock. But right away when we walk in, we have our first bathroom right here, little area to get ready with a toilet. But I have to say, we've got the floor to ceiling wood, and these doors, floor to ceiling wood, just spectacular. But even when you're getting ready, you can look at the incredible architecture of the building, which is just one of the coolest looking buildings in all of Bangkok, in my opinion. I'm in shock. I normally do not stay at Hyatts. I'm a Marriott guy, but in Bangkok, this one, in my opinion, is better than any Marriotts that are even here, just because it's the newest, most modern looking, so I just had to stay here. We also did have the globalist status, so we did get an upgrade to this executive suite, but even when I'm walking through this hallway, this wood is just so incredible, and it's everywhere. It's so luxurious feeling. It's so expensive. The fact that I'm even here, it just blows my mind. Now this desk is very modern and cool. It's all dark, but you do have one of the best views in the whole city here. We're on the 23rd floor looking out, but just incredible skyline view. You can get a lot of work done. It's a very inspiring spot. Now this suite is massive. We have a whole living area here with kind of a center point TV. This is like the JW Marriott we were just at. It had the same like TV kind of that you could swivel. So that's a nice touch. The couch here is very nice, and it's just so unique like furniture. But I love also how there's the carpet here as well as the wood floor. But as we're still going here, you can still see the whole thing is still wood. They haven't skimped. It's still wood, floor to ceiling. Absolutely incredible. You also have the cool accent lighting that goes around the room as well, with all these little spotlights in the ceiling. It's just all these little detail elements and lights that just make it so amazing. Now, if we turn around here, I have to show you there is the automatic shades. So if I press this button, we can see that the shears are actually going to start closing both here, and it's going to wrap around all the way over there. But that's just so cool that they have that. Now here we have a really cool nook, because you have the living area separated here by this beautiful table, and this executive suite actually has like a kitchen setup. So we have these really cool lights. I have to say, these are some of the coolest centerpiece lights I've ever seen, with our whole orchid display. But we have a whole fridge, like a full-size fridge here with drinks inside, and then down below we have a full-size freezer, like with our own ice box. So this is actually one of the biggest fridges that we've had on the trip. The Hyatt Regency Koh Samui and our suite also had a big fridge, which was very nice. Now over here we have more cups than I know what to do with. We have 4 different drinking glasses to choose from. We also have 2 different types of teacups to choose from. And then we've got forks, plates, bowls, spoons. So if you get any takeout or you just want to enjoy anything in your room, you can relax here in your room with the best view of the whole city in this incredible atmosphere with your backlit lighting, as well as the automatic shears that you can close for privacy, or just if the sun's coming in too much, you just kind of want it a little darker, you can do that as well. But just incredible when it has those automatic shades. That's true luxury. Now I'm going to wind us back around heading into the master suite. But this room already is one of the best city hotels I've ever been in my life. And there's that cool backlit lighting here for the curtains. But I'm just going to be staring out this window. This is one of the best views you can ever get in the whole world. We have the automatic temperature control buttons. There's different zones. There's one here as well as one in the master bedroom. And then here's the control panel for controlling the shears, as well as the blinds and the lighting. It looks like you can actually dim the lights, and they're dimming, or you can make them brighter. That is so cool. So you can actually, all the lights in the room are actually getting bright or dim all from that. Now here we are heading into the room here. We do have that closet over there, which is very spacious with some robes and things like that. And then this is the master suite itself. So here we have the big king bed. Now this is not floor to ceiling windows in here, but you do have a window to look out on. But just look at the architecture of this building. So we're kind of towards the top of it, but it's just one of the coolest buildings you've ever seen. We can look out there. And then we have the second swivel TV right here, which is very cool. You do have the carpeting by the bed, which I love. I like having carpeting by the bed. And then you have the hardwood floor as well. And then I love these 2 lights. And I have to say, this is probably one of the coolest things about this hotel is this mural here. It just ties in Bangkok, the location. And then you also have a Bose speaker by the bed, so you can connect your phone by Bluetooth and play music. But you also have the wood here floor to ceiling, and you've got all these lights everywhere, which are also dimmable as well. And you can dim them right here from your control panel. So precise lighting mode that you want, you can achieve here in this room. Now the bathroom. Wow. We have this very thick sliding door for privacy, and this is a tub. So the JW Marriott had a very small tub in our suite. This is an actually good tub because it's huge, and you also have a TV built in. This is also really cool how they did this into the wall. It's like a flower, but that takes a lot of time and effort to do that design. But I love the lighting. I love the floor to ceiling marble. It just feels luxurious. This is probably one of the most luxurious city hotels I've ever stayed in my life. The mirrors are the coolest thing ever because they allow you to see yourself while also seeing the view with the coolest lights that come down from the ceiling. I'm just so inspired. And we do have the view of the building, and we have a Dyson Airwrap. First hotel in the whole world I've been to that has one of these. These are so expensive. These are like $400 or more with Dyson. So to have one of those in the room is very premium, very high end. But again, you've got the 2 sinks and the marbling everywhere. And then here's the second toilet that we have. We have the one at the entrance, and then here's that second toilet. And then we do have the one and only shower in the room. And it is a rainfall shower, which is very nice as well. And it is a big rainfall shower up there. It's not one of the small ones. And the biggest factor as well about this room is it has the Le Labo soaps, which is usually with Marriott, they only have them at the Edition hotels. Now it's a different scent here, but these are some of the most expensive soaps and lotions you can buy. It's so high quality and so high premium. I'm just gonna love using them. They smell so good. Okay, just wanted to go over the slippers and robes in the closet. I approve of both. The robes are just as fluffy. They're like the Ritz-Carlton Singapore and the Ritz-Carlton Nomad Manhattan. They're really soft, really like squishy, really nice. The slippers, I also approve. They're actually very soft on both inside and outside. Very soft to the foot and thick, and that's what I look for. So I approve of both the robes and the slippers here. And welcome to the beautiful Park Hyatt Bangkok, my very first Park Hyatt I have ever stayed at, and I was blown away. This is the beautiful design of the building. It is an award-winning architectural design, and the building is actually a piece of art that is representing the figure 8 in Chinese culture, which is a very special design. Now it is covered with shimmering aluminum tiles, which is also part of Thai design. Now this was us pulling into the main porte cochere, one of the coolest arrival entrances I've ever seen for a city hotel. hotel. The lighting, the plants, the design, even the water feature right away when you pull in, the incredible lighting on the ceiling. And the service was phenomenal. Right away, our doors were open. They took our bags and we were escorted inside. This hotel occupies the top 27 floors, which is directly above the Central Embassy, which is one of Bangkok's newest luxury shopping malls. The property just opened in May 2017. It is one of the newest and most luxurious hotels in the whole city, and in my opinion, the most luxurious and top hotel, even better than any Marriott property in the city from what I have seen. Now, right away when you pull in with your vehicle, this is the area you're taken to, where you then have to get into the elevator, where you are then taken up to the main arrival lobby. It is in that main arrival lobby here where you then can walk and where you check in. Now, you will be impressed by the hotel's impressive art collection, from huge installations by Japanese designers to colorful silk pieces by Thai designers to even stainless steel special art by Chinese designer. Now, this is right away going into the front desk area where you actually do have a stand-up check-in. Check-in was phenomenal. We actually were escorted to our waiting room right after we checked in before our suite was ready. They were kind enough to upgrade us to a suite, which I will show you in just a few minutes. But look at this lighting, even at night with these beautiful lanterns on the ground, the ceiling, the floor, all the lights in this property are just so elegant. They make it feel so luxurious, almost like a home away from home. For having 222 luxurious rooms, which includes 32 suites, the property never felt that crowded. It always felt very relaxing. We almost kind of had the place a lot of times to ourselves in certain areas, but they really do a great job with just making it feel a more private experience, even though it has a lot of rooms. Now, this is of course going to our first waiting room, which we were just incredibly impressed with. This is a standard room. The standard rooms here, the entry-level rooms, are actually 48 square meters, which are some and rank some of the largest in the whole city. They all feature impressive bathrooms with floor-to-ceiling marble. Now, this was an accessible bathroom, so it's going to be a little bit different, I think bigger than normal bathrooms, but they're still pretty big, pretty spacious, and just feels so luxurious with that incredible lighting. Now, you also have all the closet space, and now here is the normal bed area in the basic room, but you can just see how beautiful it is. The walls, the ceiling, the floor. They even had a special amenity waiting for us with the coconuts, beautiful fresh fruit from the local area with a note. That is what I look for at luxury properties. They checked all the boxes. But as you can see, even the standard room, if you aren't able to get a suite, you will still absolutely love this place. It also still has incredible views, and you're just going to want to relax and recharge in these beautiful rooms. Now, here is going into the actual room that we have. I have to say as well, the hallways are impressive. I love it when every room has its own lighting fixture. Also, how the curtains wrap around. It just is an incredible space. Our room was one of 32 suites that the property does have. You are eligible for an upgrade to a room like this or another kind of suite if you do have globalist status, only if it's available. So I recommend if you have globalist, ask if it's available. I'm sure they'd be happy to accommodate it. Otherwise, if the property is full, a basic room though still is very nice. But the bathroom here as well, just super spectacular, offers incredible views and just so luxurious. One of the most luxurious properties I've stayed in my whole life. And I have to say, probably the best city hotel view I've ever had. It's a skyline view, so you feel like you're right up there with all the buildings. Now, this is on the way down to breakfast. We're basically walk past reception, then you go down this beautiful walkway. Before you get to breakfast, you actually pass through the living room area, which is an area ambiance and has magnificent art installations. They offer international and Thai comfort foods, light meals. Also, they offer tea and coffee. Now, here we are going into the embassy room. This is where breakfast is. They also do dinner here. It is a full buffet, and if you have globalist status, you actually get 2 complimentary breakfasts included every morning, which was an incredible value. Now, this is the menu. You get to order anything off the menu, and you also get access to the full buffet. So you get both. So we were in here for probably over an hour and a half both mornings, just going around trying all the different fruits and vegetables and juices. I love all the different juice selections. They had everything you could think of. Even green smoothie. They also had like unlimited cappuccinos, drinks, pastries, and everything tasted spectacular. The service was absolutely phenomenal as well. We kept being checked in upon by different staff members, making us feel welcome, bringing us special things to try. But this is one of the most beautiful breakfast buffets you'll ever see in the whole world. The lighting, the ambiance, the beauty, the cleanliness, the selection is almost unmatched at any other property. It is an incredible highlight. I would recommend having breakfast here, even if you're not globalist and you do have to pay for it. It is worth it. It is just gorgeous. It also offers both inside and outside seating, so you can make yourself comfortable and enjoy whatever atmosphere that you would prefer. But again, I just couldn't get over the incredible design, the different lighting fixtures, the marbling they use, the huge high ceilings, incredible. Now this is walking back out through the living room, out now the doors, which takes us to the beautiful pool. Now this is one of the coolest walkways to get to a pool in any hotel I've ever went to. You could basically walk through these incredible little tree things with incredible panoramic views of the city. And as you're walking, you get to pass through this incredible gate, which then takes you to the tranquil oasis of the pool. Now the pool is a 40-meter saltwater pool with an infinity edge. Looks like area where you can kind of swim back and forth, kind of like a lap pool. But you're sitting at the pool looking up at the incredible architecture of the building, looking at the incredible skyline views. To this day, still my favorite pool at any city hotel I've ever stayed at. Now this is the night view. They have lights everywhere out by the pool. It's just as amazing as the day view because the whole city is lit up and all the trees are lit up as well. But you can literally swim to the edge before the pool closes and look out at the whole city and just sit there and take in the view. Truly phenomenal experience. The pool is surrounded by sun loungers, cabanas, landscaped and terrace gardens. So you basically feel like you're in nature while you're on like the roof of this building looking out at the incredible skyline and architecture. Now this was heading to the spa. You basically come to this special area where you get to walk down to the organic spa. Now the spa does have things that are included for all guests, and then of course treatments and things that you would pay extra for. Here are all the lockers. You get a beautiful locker, but I have to say this locker room is so elegant, so luxurious. It even has an experience shower, which puts off fragrance and different water pressures, as well as a little hot tub inside that you can basically relax in with bubbles. Now this hot tub, experience shower, and steam room is included for all guests. Now the times that we did decide to go in, it actually was not very crowded. We almost had the place to ourselves, which was very nice and relaxing. But it didn't have like any views inside, which is one thing I wish it had, like a window with like floor to ceiling windows while you're in the steam room or this tub to look out, but that's okay. It still felt very luxurious, very high end. Very nice area to get ready in and all kinds of amenities. Now the fitness center offered the best views looking out over the pool and terrace garden with an incredible view of the city. And it also has some of the state-of-the-art equipment, just gorgeous. I absolutely love doing a treadmill run in there. Now this is the beautiful staircase heading down to like the conference and meeting rooms. They actually were setting up for a wedding kind of demonstration, but they do fantastic weddings here. They have a whole dedicated team that is happy to help you plan your special day and set up special amenities and treats and all kinds of different things for your wedding. I was super impressed with the level of quality, attention to detail, and the outdoor venue where you can sit, relax for your wedding or rehearsal. Now, this is the Penthouse Bar and Grill. It contains several different restaurant areas and things to eat. It expands 4 different floors at the very top of the building. The architectural marvel here is incredible. This is actually part of the bar inside. I highly recommend giving it a try. You can basically sit at the edge with the floor-to-ceiling glass looking out at the city. It reminded me a lot of the Ritz-Carlton, Mexico City, which also was a phenomenal property very similar to this. You can then walk around the edge outside. There's the very tip of the building, that really cool architecture, and you can actually sit outside under the stars and looking out at the city and order some light food and drinks. Now this is inside one of the other restaurants. It just has really unique design, like with motorcycle and lights there. It also has a kind of a more brightly lit area to kind of relax and eat. Still very luxurious, feeling very expensive, with places to sit outside or inside, also offering that floor to ceiling glass. There also were some more private areas so you can really get tucked away and just really have a very romantic, relaxing time. But the views absolutely cannot be beat almost at any other city hotel in the world. This place is absolutely phenomenal. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the property is on top of the luxurious mall, and this is actually part of that shopping mall right connected to the building right at the bottom. So right from where you're staying, you can actually go here, walk around, food court. Now we did also take a little boat ride downtown Bangkok, and we actually had a suit made at a special suit shop. Okay, now for the review of the Park Hyatt Bangkok. So I'm a Marriott guy. I don't usually stay at Hyatts, but if there's a hotel in the city that might be better than the Marriott, I'm willing to give it a chance. And I'm so glad we did with the Park Hyatt here. This has blown everything out of the water. This is the best of the best hotels in the whole world that I've ever been to, even exceeding many of the Marriott properties that I've given a perfect score in the past. But first off with the room, 5 out of 5. The floor to ceiling wood on every corner of the room, the automatic curtains, the design, we have our own kitchen table. We did get the executive suite, which is amazing. But even if I didn't get a suite, even if I just got a standard room, which we did get a privilege to have a waiting room while we were waiting for the suite, it's still incredibly nice with the most spacious bathroom. I would be just as happy with the standard room. It's insane. Next up is inspiration, 5 out of 5. The architecture of the building is incredible. The amenities on property, from the restaurants to the one at the penthouse, to the room design, the layout of the room, the hallways, every aspect, the front desk, the water features, just everything about this hotel is the most inspiring I've ever seen almost in my life. From just no matter where you look, whether it's up, down, left or right, whether you're in the lobby, whether you're out by the pool, whether you're in the room, everything is perfect. Absolutely above 5 out of 5 on inspiration. Next up is going to be service. Service is going to get a 5 out of 5. From the moment we arrived, every request, they had amenities in the room. Even 3 of the head managers came and took time to meet with us at different times during our stay. Absolutely tremendous service. I will be honest, the arrival experience was a little bit better at the JW Marriott, and the service kind of initially there. But throughout our stay here, it has been very good service as well, but absolutely flawless. Finally, value, would I come back? 5 out of 5. This should be the #1 property I'd ever want to come back to, maybe in all of Thailand. It's just incredible. I can't even say enough good things about it, but absolutely phenomenal. If you're coming here to Bangkok, definitely consider staying here at the Park Hyatt. While there are great Marriott properties and other properties here, I don't think any of them can compare to this property. Nothing compares with the architectural design and just the quality of the rooms and just how amazing it is. I could go on and on, but overall incredible experience.